No wonder Anthony has so many baby mamas. This dude is an insane finisher with that huge baguette of his on some no Diddy shit. I'm just a taller Draymond Green, to be honest. All bricks and all defense.
I don't wanna know the truth. If it brings me solitude, I'm drowning into life from now.
Tommy, I'll give the ball up here. Now the switch on to Edwards.
Mano with two best players on the court.
Got it up in the air before Wemby could get there and nails it.
And Ant-Man knew that was good. He started backing up as soon as he shot the ball. Victor Wembanyama, the confrontation.
It's just one-on-one right now.
Mano.
Got past some foot shades right now.
Oh yeah, we're at the park right now. We're at the park right now, TG.
11 in the quarter for Edwards.
Tonight, history was made, but it didn't come with a win. Victor Wembanyama just did something we've never seen before against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and somehow it still wasn't enough. This is one of those games people are going to be talking about for years, and you're about to see why. Tonight wasn't about hype anymore. It was about dominance. From the opening minutes, you could feel something different. Every time the Wolves drove into the paint, it felt like they were walking into a trap, because waiting there, a 7-foot 4-inch alien with timing that makes no sense. Victor Wembanyama didn't just dominate, he made history, a franchise playoff record in blocks. And honestly, Wembanyama rewrote the script. We're talking about a historic number of blocks, not just leading the league, not just a career high, but something that puts him in conversations with legends like Hakeem Olajuwon and Dikembe Mutombo. And it wasn't cheap blocks either. These were chase down rejections, snatch blocks mid-air, second effort denials, and shots that had no business being blocked. Game 1 of San Antonio Spurs versus Minnesota Timberwolves, and coming in, the Wolves had one clear plan: attack the paint, be physical, and make Wemby uncomfortable. That plan lasted about 5 minutes. Because what happened next? Wemby turned the rim into a no-fly zone. This is where Wembanyama becomes more than a player. He becomes a system. And for the Minnesota Timberwolves, this is a nightmare matchup. Your offense is built on attacking inside, but now every drive is second-guessed. Even open looks feel contested. You could literally see players hesitating mid-air, and that's when you know a defender is in your head. If Wemby is doing this defensively, how do you beat the San Antonio Spurs 4 times? Wemby got a triple-double with blocks and a bad shooting night. We're watching a player who might already be the most impactful defender in the league in just his early playoff runs. Records are being broken, but more importantly, fear is being created. But here's where this game really gets scary, and because this wasn't just about blocks. Everyone keeps saying it. He's 7'4". Of course he's blocking shots. Nah, that's lazy. What Victor Wembanyama is doing, this is timing. He's not jumping first, he's jumping last. He's reading the gather, waiting for the release, letting you think you beat him, and then gone. That's why it feels unfair, because even when you make the right move, it's still the wrong decision. This isn't just length, this is anticipation at an elite level. Because once a shot blocker gets in your head, the rim starts looking smaller, the windows start closing faster. And tonight, Wemby was living in their minds. And this is where it flips the entire game. The Minnesota Timberwolves are not built to be a jump shooting team. They want contact, they want pressure, they want to collapse the defense. But now, this might be the craziest part of all. You know how Stephen Curry bends defenses with his shooting? Wemby does that on defense. Think about that. He's not just blocking shots, he's controlling where shots happen. Players avoiding the paint entirely, driving and kicking before he even contests. Offenses rerouting in real time. That's defensive gravity. And there are maybe, a handful of players ever who've had that kind of impact. This is generational, but even with all that being said, here's where the story flips. Because while Wemby was building a defensive masterpiece, the game itself started slipping away. The Wolves adjusted, they spaced the floor, they forced others to beat them, and offensively, the Spurs just couldn't keep up. Even a historic defensive night can't save you if the offense stalls. And that's exactly what happened. And that's what makes this game so crazy. You almost never see a performance this dominant end in a loss. It's the the ultimate basketball paradox. How do you control the paint, shut down drives, break records, and yet still walk away with an L? That's the harsh reality of the NBA. One player can shift the game, but it still takes a team to win it. But let's be real for a second. If this is what Wembanyama is already doing this early in his career, what does this look like in 2 years? In 5 years? Because nights like this, they don't just go viral, they send a message. The league isn't just watching anymore, they're adjusting. And if you're the rest of the NBA, you better figure it out fast. Because even in a loss, Wemby just showed he's already changing the game. And if the Minnesota Timberwolves can't solve this, then this series might be a problem. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more NBA stories like this. Because if tonight proved anything, it's that history doesn't always come with a win, but it always leaves a mark.
I felt great. I don't think I'm limited at all. And it's whatever coach needs from me.
Vic being across the court has anything to do with that?
No, not really. I don't think me coming back was because of nothing they got going on. It was more so I want to be out there with my brothers. Yeah, just that simple.